Okay, this is our last problem for this lesson, and there will be a bunch for you to practice on. So this is multiple choice. Use the diagram on the right to which of the following statements best represents the answers and justification to the question. Is triangle BIF congruent to triangle UTO? All right, BIF, UTO. So looking at them, we can see that we have two angles that are congruent and two sides that are congruent. So take a minute, pause the video, read through the four options, and make your guess or best answer. All right, do that now. Okay, the correct answer here is B. And the reason is that basically this side is in the wrong spot. If we were doing angle, angle, side, we need angle, angle, side. We need the corresponding side, and we don't have it. We have the other side. And so we cannot tell that these triangles are congruent. It doesn't mean they're not congruent. It means we can't tell. I guess they say no, but I think there's a chance that they, whatever. We can't tell they're congruent because the sides are in the wrong spot. So be careful when you're looking at triangles about having everything in the corresponding spots. You can't rush through these. Take your time. Think carefully about them. All right. So you're going to try. You've got a bunch of things to work on the next few slides. So this is very similar to what we just did, and then you're going to see some review from earlier in the lesson. This is a fill in the blank, so you figure out what goes in those spots to complete the proof. And then you write a proof for this one. So you have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. It's always possible that there's not enough information, but make sure you use the given information, fill in as much as you can on the diagram, and write your proof. Here we're looking at determining whether the triangles must be congruent or not. So again, you're going to have to use parallel lines, you're going to have to use the reflexive property, all the tools in your toolbox. And then you've got a couple here that are, maybe a little trickier. This one has a shared side and parallel lines. This one, the triangles are overlapping, and these can be tricky to look at. M-O-N. So we're talking about that kind of upside down triangle, and QOP, and trying to figure out if those are congruent given this information. Angle N, congruent, line segment O. Now here they told us something at the top, but they didn't mark it in the diagram, so you'll have to mark that. MO is congruent to QO. So be careful with those. That's pretty common to see overlapping triangles like that, and making sure you're looking at the right triangles is important. All right, give those a shot, and that's the end of the lesson. So good job. I'll see you in the next lesson.